Ditra mat is down on the floor. First thing I did was dry cut it to fit. Kind of just took some measurements and stuff, made sure it all fit. So the process is pretty simple to put it down. So you just spread, let me go over here and grab this bucket of thin set here. So Schluter sells a Ditra trowel, or a Curdy. It's actually the same size as the Curdy trowel. It's a 1/4 inch by 3/16 inch trowel, V-notch trowel. And you literally just lay it down and you trowel it out like you normally would. You just use that 1/4 by 3/16 V-notch trowel. Spread it out on the subfloor. So again, first thing I did was lay it out dry, measure it all, cut it to fit. I have my pieces ready to go. And then if you wanted it as a waterproofing membrane, you can put Curdy band down here. Honestly, I don't really need this to be super duper waterproof. I mean, I guess I suppose I could, but in this case, it really doesn't matter. This bathroom doesn't see a lot of use. It's sort of the main bathroom on the main floor, but lay it out dry, trowel down your thin set on the floor, and then literally you just lay the mat down on top of it, and then you just take a grout float, like a rubber grout float, and you just push, put weight on it and push it down and smooth out any air bubbles in it and smooth it out, and that will adhere it to the subfloor. And then this now becomes your decoupling membrane. And then all these little grooves here, what happens is there's like sort of a bevel or a back cut to these grooves, and the thin set fills in these grooves and actually keys into it, and that's what holds the tile to the surface. So it works similar to the way like old plaster and lath does. All the lath on the that you put behind the plaster, the wood lath is actually beveled and it has a back cut to it, so that the plaster goes inside of it and then oozes out, and it keys it in and creates a bond. So that's basically, the tile's gonna work the same way. So the thin set will key into this, grab into it, give it a little bit of a bite, and that's what your tile sticks to. So pretty cool. So it's all down. I've smoothed it all out with the trowel and or with the float. You just put a lot of weight on it, smooth it down, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So there's the vanity. I pulled all the paper off. We're done painting the vanity. So it looks good, looks nice, and it's like a sage green kind of color, and then all the rest of the trim in here will be white. It'll be a marble top on this. So I'm gonna get off of this and not walk on it, but that's basically it. So next step, I'll put down the tile tomorrow morning. I'll start walking on this later this evening. I'll probably set the vanity tonight, and we'll move forward. I'll lay the tile tomorrow morning, and then that means I can grout on Sunday and do the trim, probably do the trim on Sunday afternoon, and we should be all wrapped up probably by Monday.